Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Europa Cup. But with the absence of Kane now for a couple of years, it's clearly you can see a train of results diminishing because he was a talisman there. He was a figurehead who scored the goals, as we saw on Sunday for England. He scored 2 goals, but he scored the 2 goals, which put him above Pele in international goals in the world. So I believe he's got 78 now. Pele had 77. So it's a tremendous record, and he's likely to go on well into the 80s or 90s in terms of numbers of goals, depending on how well perhaps England do in the World Cup. So yeah, someone like him will make a hell of a difference. When Palace used to have Wilf Zaha, very good player. Again, he was a bit of a talisman is the word, but he was good. He always drew about 3 players from the opposition to him, which of course created space elsewhere on the pitch for the team. And when he was injured occasionally, or when he went, it did make a noticeable difference. There was a noticeable impact on the team because we didn't have that person who could find his way through. And once or twice in a game, a bit like Eze, he'll come up with a moment of real quality, real magic, and win the game for you. And Zaha was very much like that, as I say, and Eze as well. So yeah, it would be foolish to say the loss of a great player through injury or transfer wouldn't affect the team. But I think those things are overcomeable, if that's the way to put it, by you compensate. You bring in other players, or you coach players to try and fill that role. Yeah, and somebody can't overnight suddenly fill the boots of someone like Eze or anybody else for that matter. And you can imagine when George Best, I guess when he retired very early, I believe. He was like 27, because really, I think because of his off the field problems. You know, he became an alcoholic and all sorts of things. But from his heyday, I guess he must have made a difference to that team. Having said which, I think most Manchester United teams going back down the years were pretty good teams, pretty much up there with the top teams anyway. So they would have had other players to fill the position of best. But yeah, I can remember one player going back a few years at Palace, Don Rogers, who we bought from Swindon. And to this day, I would say he was, I'm going to be careful, I would say he's, if not the best, he's one of my top 4 or 5 Palace players that I've seen. He was brilliant. He was a bit like George Best in a way. And he was only with Palace, I think, for a couple of years.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Ref will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.